Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for May 2024. We're just going to jump right in here. You have this gossip card. It says, people are talking about you and what you're doing. Who cares? Everybody gets these gossip cards. Wouldn't even worry about it. You have this planner card. It says, take financial inventory and see what needs changing. Yeah, it seems to be like a very financially driven month. So, it could be just a good time to focus on your finances, to improve your finances and do things that do improve your finances. And I kind of do feel that's what you are doing here. You have the Page of Swords. Again, I would be careful of anyone who has their eye on you, like from the past or something. Page of Swords can be like a spy or someone who's spying on you. Again, I would just ignore it. I think the best thing we can do for gossip is ignore it and just give it no attention. So if someone is gossiping about you, I would ignore it. You have the Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. I think that with the Nine of Cups, that we should focus on the things that bring us fulfillment. The trick with the Nine of Cups is that he is in perfect alignment with what he desires, right? He doesn't allow anything to get in his way. So I feel for a lot of you that the Nine of Cups is saying it's like time for you to make sure that you are, focusing on the good stuff. It's time for you to walk away from things that no longer serve you with that Eight of Cups. And it's time to, make sure that you're moving towards things that bring fulfillment, joy, happiness, enlightenment, good, positive energies into your life. You have the Page of Swords here again. The Page of Swords can be a card of curiosity. One thing I will say is you do go down to the devil. So like I said, I'm not going to while I think we should ignore gossip and everything like that, I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say that it's not here. It is showing up right here, although you have the Justice card here. So I wouldn't even worry about it. If someone gossiped about you or lied about you, this could actually be you getting justice or, seeing that person get their karma for whatever happened in the situation. You have the Knight of Wands. Right next to the Knight of Wands, you have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is out with the old, in with the new, and you literally have the Eight of Cups right here, which is also kind of like out with the old, in with the new. He's walking away from things that no longer serve him, and, you could say that he's walking towards the Nine of Cups, but we don't actually know that in the tarot. We do not actually know that he is walking towards the Nine of Cups. He could be walking towards anything, right? But you do have the Nine of Cups here, and so I do kind of feel with that Eight of Cups that you might be walking towards some sort of fulfillment, or, it could also just be you cutting things out that no longer serve you, or I kind of get this more, we'll talk about it more when we get there, but I get this feeling that you're just walking away from things that are very clearly draining to you, and you're focusing more on putting your energy into things that fulfill you, which is exactly what we should be doing with the Nine of Cups. That is like the trick with the Nine of Cups, is to make sure that you're in alignment. With the Page of Swords, you have the Ace of Wands. I'm wondering if you have your eye on a new beginning here. So some of you might, I love the Ace of Wands. To me, it's my favorite card in the tarot, mostly because I think it's just that one thing people need to be motivated. It's kind of like that spark of hope or that spark of inspiration, that one thing we need to be motivated to success. And so I kind of feel that here, that, for some of you, this is kind of like that spark, and it's something that is like inspirational. So there could be some form of inspiration coming in for you here. I really like that with the Ace of Wands. I feel like there's like a lot of growth as well coming in for you with the Ace of Wands. So, I don't know, it looks pretty good to me. With the Knight of Wands, you have the Eight of Wands, which you have twice here. Eight of Wands is like quick success, and you have Eight of Wands as your outcome as well. And the Eight of Wands is showing up in the good stuff over here. So there clearly is like some sort of very positive outcome, or, some sort of positive success coming in for you with these two cards. I also get the feeling that if you are hoping to receive communication from a person, this could be communication in the form of love, right? And I'm pretty sure also that you've been getting fire or earth with me, and you have fire and earth showing up right here. So, it could be a Capricorn, could also be a fire sign that's coming in for you. Take it how it resonates. With the Nine of Cups, you have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is about only seeing one way of doing things. I think that this is true for everyone. That we all, this is like a collective thing is what I'm trying to spit out here. We all need to be more flexible right now. I think we all need to be open to other ways of doing pretty much everything that possibly could exist in life. I think we're in a time where the universe wants us as individuals to give ourselves more options, right? And so by staying open and flexible, we're giving ourselves more options in life. And we're not talking about like options in love, although that could be part of it. really we're talking about there's just open so that we have options towards success in any area of our life that we want. So I would stay open and flexible with that Eight of Swords. Next, you have this manifestation card. This is coming up in the area of the unexpected. It says, manifest your desires, creation, power, resourcefulness. You have this great water. It says, yearning, dreams, wishes, goals, abroad, foreign people, spirituality, broadening your horizons, which is exactly what I think, again, the Eight of Swords and even the universe is encouraging people to do. I think the universe is literally trying to get us to broaden our horizons, and that could be literally as well. I think we need to explore as much as possible right now, everyone. And you have the Knight of Wands, which is the card of the explorer. So it's like if you're trying to grow your business, learn everything you possibly can, even from people that you might not agree with, right? Because you never know. They might have something that really kind of, tips the scales in your favor. And that's what I would do here, is it doesn't say you have to agree with everything that a person says. There are so many books. I always use the example, like there's so many books on Amazon that I've read that have like low stars because someone's like, oh, on page 76, there was a spelling mistake. And so they give it like 1 star. And it's like, there are books that have like changed my life that have low reviews for no freaking reason. Or even like Audible, right? There are people on Audible. Sorry, I am super paranoid. My thing is not recording sometimes, and so I always have to check. But what I would say is, even on Audible, I've read books where like people are like, "Oh, I couldn't stand the narrator." It's like, yeah, but you couldn't just ignore that and get the good advice, right? So you let your pride of you needing to listen to a screechy voice, you let that get in the way. It's ridiculous to me. So again, I think that there could be there could be something going on here. It's popping to my head. That's why I'm ranting about it. There could be something here with like a person that you don't agree with, or maybe you don't like their voice, or whatever the case may be, but they could have really good advice, so I would listen. You have the Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Strength card. Three of Swords is a card of separation, and I do feel like some of you have been through a separation going this way, and again, you could be getting your karma, like positive karma, or you could be seeing that person get their karma for whatever they did to you here. You have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is like a passionate new beginning. Ace of Wands is out with the old and with the new. And I feel like there are going to be a lot of new opportunities coming in for you. I really would pay attention to inspiration as well at this time, especially you Earth signs. I think Earth signs should really pay very close attention to what they feel inspired to do. So like, and I know it just, it's kind of like, there's not much to say here. Other than if something excites you, learn about it, right? And I think that's where you could be experiencing the most growth, is that if you feel excited about a new direction and you just learn about it and you see where the wind blows you, that's where you're going to find the most success. You have the Strength card. I feel like you've developed a lot of strength over the years. I feel like you've been forced to work on yourself a lot, which we literally see for Virgo quite a bit in the astrology. So you've been forced to like work on yourself, improve yourself, all that other good stuff, right? So let's see here. With the Three of Swords, you have the King of Swords. King of Swords is a card of knowledge and wisdom. King of Swords is about needing to put yourself out there. And, kind of with your knowledge and wisdom. So sometimes I feel with the King of Swords that like he knows things, but he needs to put those things that he knows into practice to get the wisdom, right? It's like I always say, it's like you can learn Spanish all day long, for example, but if you go to a Spanish speaking country, there will be words that they use that you have no clue what they're talking about because of like slang, for example, right? So to turn knowledge into wisdom, you have to like travel to a Spanish speaking country and actually learn the slang, right? Because that's like wisdom, that the slang is like the extra stuff, right? And the King of Swords that's how I see the King of Swords. It's like he knows the extra stuff that you can't know unless you have the experience, right? So I kind of feel that all this little upside down L right here is saying that you need to kind of like have some experiences with the things that you know so that you can get that little extra wisdom. With the Ace of Wands, you have the Six of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of success coming in for you. We see a lot of success. I mean, it's a time of success for you, Virgo. I think that you're going to be working hard over the next couple of years. You literally have this card that says the end of a tough cycle approaches. I think you're getting to the end of hard work, although I think you're going to continue to hard work, but it's different. And I think that there's a lot more fulfillment coming in the work that you do. With the Strength card, you have the Ace of Cups. Yep, definitely love coming in for you. I feel like there's like a true kind of love coming in here, and I think that this is coming in for you because of the lessons that you've learned in life. So I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons as far as love is concerned, and because of that, now true love can enter into your life, and I feel like that's what's going on here. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this trine card that says symbiosis on it. You have a Sagittarius card that says expand on it. So I feel like you are expanding with the universe, or you need to expand with the universe. I feel like the trine card, by the way, like trines in astrology, when we see people who have a lot of trines in their chart, trines kind of represent things that you're born with, like skills that you're born with, that you don't know you're good at. So if you're like born being good at something, then most of the people who are born being good at something, they don't know that they're good, that they're like a natural, right? Because they were born with it. So they think that everybody can do it. And it's kind of funny because, if we look at people who have a lot of trines in their chart, a lot of, like old school astrologers would say people who have a lot of trines are lazy. And it's not really that they're lazy. It's just that they don't think what they can do is special. And there's something about that popping into my head, where whether you have trines in your chart or not doesn't matter. I think that this is saying that there's something that you're good at, that you need to kind of like put out into the world. Could be like a talent, gift, skill, or ability, and I think it will help you expand. But it's almost like you are, it's almost like you're thinking that it's, that you're not good enough, but really like you're the best at doing something. But because you're a natural at doing something, you're underestimating like the value of what you have to share. And I feel that for a lot of you. So if you're thinking about sharing or presenting something, I think like now is the time here, Virgo. You have the Eight of Cups, the Justice card, and the Devil. Eight of Cups is about walking away from things that no longer serve you. I definitely feel that Virgo has almost been forced to walk away from things over the past few years, like things that no longer serve you, or things that, kind of like no longer, there's been a lot of like this shedding of layers in your life. And that's really just how I see the Eight of Cups for you. You have the Justice card. I definitely feel karma coming in for you, but like positive karma, like you're seeing someone getting their karma. We even have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is law and order. The Justice card is obviously justice. So I kind of feel that some of you are, it's like you're either this is law and order, like justice coming in for you, or it's karma coming in for you. It's like you're finally getting the karma you deserve, or, it's like you're seeing someone get karma. But I think there's something for you as well. It's like you're getting a reward, or, it's almost like, I don't like when people say like, oh, you've passed the test, like there's some sort of test, but, it's almost as if you have passed a test and you're getting a reward from the universe is what I feel. You have the Devil here. I do feel like some of you could be attracting a Capricorn. I mean, Capricorn and Virgo is, a good match, although I think sun sign compatibility is BS, but it could be a Capricorn. I also feel that some of you could be cutting things out that no longer serve you with that Eight of Cups, and this is like setting you free. The Devil can represent like toxic habits, toxic things, and by removing those things, you're setting yourself free, right? With the Eight of Cups, you have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is about, Queen of Wands is about being bold, being assertive, really going for what you want. So with the Queen of Wands, we have to be bold and assertive, and really we have to make things happen in life. And so I think the Queen of Wands is saying it's time to be bold, be assertive. With the Justice card, you have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you've been working on, I think that Virgo, sorry, I have something in my eye at the moment, but, I think Virgos are very independent. I think you are very independent. I think you're kind of like doing more things to be independent and working on your independence. I also do see your finances improving or getting better. Even if your finances are good, I think they could always be better, right? And it looks to me like you're improving them going this way. I also feel like you're getting paid like more for what you're doing. So, again, this could be like a raise or a promotion. It could just say, with the Six of Wands here, it could just say that your skills are improving. And because of that, you're getting, the Six of Wands is about recognition for your skills. And obviously, if you're getting recognition for your skills, that could say that you're getting paid more. I also feel like you're giving the right things energy. She has Three Pentacles here, Six over here. The Three Pentacles are what she's willing to give to any situation. The Six Pentacles are what she keeps for herself. And this does not have to be money. This could be like time, effort, attention, energy, whatever. And so she always keeps enough for herself. With the Devil, you have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is like equal give and take, basically. So for some of you, I think you're giving to the right things, and that's literally what the Eight of Cups says as well, is that you're like no longer giving to the wrong things. Sometimes I do feel that the Devil can basically just say that you have given to the wrong things in the past, and maybe that's what's caused some problems. But now it's like you're getting like karmic rewards or something like that, and whatever. Maybe because you've passed some sort of test or whatever the case may be. And I think that's like setting you free, right? Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this card that says expect a powerful change. You have this end of a tough cycle approaches. So I think that clearly there's like a very positive change coming in for you. And, things are kind of going more in your favor. I also feel like your hard work is paying off here. So if you've been working hard on something, you're getting your rewards. You have the Eight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. The Eight of Wands is, of course, a quick conclusion or quick success. So I do feel like there could be quick success coming in for you with the Eight of Wands. I also feel like good news here. So if you've been waiting, but I'm getting something like approval. Like if you've been waiting for approval on something or you've been waiting to get good news from something, this is just saying that you're getting good news about, being approved for something you've been wanting to get approved for. You have the Four of Pentacles. I really feel you're expanding your worldview here with the Four of Pentacles. Like you're seeing, it's like, I'm not calling you naive here, Virgo, but it's almost as if maybe there are certain things in your life that you have been naive to over the past. I think that's probably where Virgo's like toughest lessons have come from is, thinking that everyone is good, right? And when there are bad people in the world, right? Or like trusting people, I think that that's just like one example. There are a million other examples I could give you, Virgo, but I'm just giving you a few examples. And it's like if you look back on those situations, I think maybe you would say to yourself, like, how could I be so naive? Or, how could I believe that person? Or how could I believe that situation? But it's like, I think, like, I feel pretty good about it. It is coming up in the good stuff, but it's almost as if you are kind of looking at those things and you're expanding your worldview. You're realizing that maybe you have to, wait before you trust people, or maybe you have to do a little bit more investigating before you trust people and, all this other stuff. So, I don't know, lessons learned, is what I would say there. You have the Five of Swords, again, coming up in the area of the good stuff. So Five of Swords can represent a victory. He is the winner, this guy at the front there. So there could be some sort of victory coming in for you there. But let's see what's going on for you. With the Eight of Wands, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is a card of great success, so I do feel like there could be a lot of success coming in for you here. Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in your life. Of course, it doesn't say that you will have everything you want and desire in your life, but it does say you are working towards having everything you want and desire in your life. So I see like really great creation here. You could really be creating things with that Ten of Pentacles that last for a long time. Again, I think the important part of the Ten of Pentacles is that it represents you working on something that you will work on for the rest of your life. But it doesn't have to be like a business. It could be, that could be part of it, but it could be like your health or your family or something like that. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the Moon. Something is becoming clear. Again, expanding your worldview is the words that I was getting on the Four of Pentacles. And the Moon is showing up in the good stuff, which would say you're getting clarity. Again, the Moon is normally a card of fears, fantasies, illusions, but in the good stuff, it would say that you are seeing things clearly. With the Five of Swords, you have the Eight of Cups. Yep, walking away from something that no longer serves you. It's like you're cutting out the crap here, Virgo. Like that's why it's showing up in the good stuff, because I think you're cutting out the crap, basically. You're cutting out things that no longer serve you. You're cutting out things that have kept you stuck for a long time. And, this could be leading to more success. You have this horse card. It says short journey on it. Yeah, I would encourage anyone to adventure right now. I think we said that at the beginning of the reading. Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Sagittarius, that expand card that came up in your reading here, Virgo. And, I think anything you could do to expand your worldview, literally, that could be traveling or something like that would be a good idea. You have this cobweb card. It says protected from negative forces beyond your control. So I think you are protected at this time. I also feel that we are in a time where we should be taking risks, but we're not talking about like crazy risk here. So you're protected from any risks you want to take. You have this fire card. It says strong emotion, passionate love or hate. I do feel like there could be a passionate new connection coming in for you today. Or today. I just said today. But there could be a passionate new connection coming in for you. It could be today, whenever you're watching this. You have this crown card. It says honor and respect will come to you. I think it's an amazing time for earth signs, especially you, Virgo, to work towards like authority. If you want to become an authority figure, if you want to be seen as being a leader, now is the time to start working on that. You have this younger man card. It says dealings with relationships and younger man. I always clarify these cards. You have this harp. It says great happiness. So this could just be a younger person. I don't attach gender in these general readings. And I feel for a lot of you that you could be, if you have a younger person in your life, it could be like a sibling, a friend, a family member, a child, that there could be great happiness coming from that person. because of that person. You have this Bow card. It says you are highly thought of. Yeah, I think that you need to realize that you're much more capable than you realize. I said something about that with that Jupiter card and that Trine card. It's like you have a skill or there's something you're good at that I think it's like you're underestimating something. That's my one criticism of the reading is like I think you have a skill that you are. It's like you're putting it down or something. And I think you need to lift it up, right? So if there's something you want to work on or create, or even if there's a skill that you want to add into your life, I would do it because it could lead to a lot of success. But definitely like some sort of karmic reward here as well. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your month.